The most beautiful word in any woman's vocabulary is no. No. It's a beautiful word. It's freedom. It's opportunity. It's eventual wealth and happiness. No.
In a world that told women to obey, to stay silent, to survive quietly, some said just one word. No. A whisper. A scream. A simple refusal. But behind that no were revolutions. These are 10 women who said no and changed everything. 1. Rosa Parks, the quiet refusal that roared. December 1st, 1955. A tired black woman sits on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama. A white man demands her seat. Rosa Parks simply says, no. That one word launched the Montgomery bus boycott. 381 days of protest. A turning point in the American civil rights movement. Her no wasn't just about a seat. It was about dignity. It was about justice. And it was heard around the world. 2. Lozan, the warrior who said no to surrender. Lozan was a warrior, a protector, and a prophetess of the Apache people. In the 1800s, when her people were being hunted and killed by colonizers, she said, no, I will not surrender. She rode with warriors. She fought beside Geronimo. She prayed, healed, and led. Even when captured, she never gave up. Her no was a cry for freedom, for every indigenous soul. 3. Malala Yousafzai, the girl who said no to the Taliban. She was just 15. The Taliban had banned girls from going to school. But Malala said, no, I deserve to learn. They shot her in the head. She survived. And from her hospital bed, her voice grew louder. Louder than bullets. Louder than fear. Today, she's a Nobel Peace Prize winner. And a global symbol of education and courage. 4. Fulan Devi, the woman who said no to shame. Born into poverty. Married off as a child. Gang raped by upper caste men. Fulan Devi said, no more. She escaped. She picked up a gun. And she became the bandit queen. Later, she surrendered. Was elected to parliament. And stood up for the same women the world had forgotten. Her no came from pain. But it became power. 5. Noor Inayat Khan, the spy who said no to betrayal. She was a Sufi. A writer. And a British spy in Nazi-occupied France. Captured. Tortured. Beaten. But Noor said, no, I will not betray anyone. She never gave names. Never gave in. Executed at Dachau concentration camp. Her last word was, liberté. Freedom. A quiet hero. A loud no. 6. Simone Biles, the champion who said no to pressure. In 2021, the world watched Simone Biles, the greatest gymnast alive, step back from competition. She said, no, I will not sacrifice my mental health. In a culture that celebrates pushing through pain. Her no broke the silence around emotional wellness. And made space for every athlete to breathe. 7. Tarana Burke, the survivor who said no to silence. Before hashtags. Before headlines. There was Tarana Burke. She said, no, I won't stay silent about abuse. She created the Me Too movement in 2006. And when the world finally listened in 2017, millions stood with her. A no turned into a global reckoning. 8. Wangari Maathai, the environmentalist who said no to destruction. They cut down the forests. She planted hope. Wangari Maathai said, no, we will not destroy our land. She started by planting one tree. Then 50 million more. She fought dictators. She fought bulldozers. She fought for women and the earth. And she won the Nobel Peace Prize for it. 9. Kalpana Chawla, the astronaut who said no to limits. She was told to dream small. To stay grounded. But Kalpana Chawla said, no, I was born to fly. She became the first Indian woman in space. She died in the Columbia shuttle tragedy. But her no broke the sound barrier for millions of girls. 10. Nirbhaya, Jyoti Singh, the girl who couldn't say no, but changed everything. She was just trying to get home. She never got the chance to say no. But when Jyoti Singh, known to the world as Nirbhaya, was brutally attacked, India said, "No more." Millions protested. Laws changed. Voices rose. She didn't survive. But her no became a national cry for justice. Every woman in this video said no. Not just to pain, but to silence, to injustice, to being told what they are not allowed to be. Their no changed lives, changed laws, changed history. And it's a reminder to all of us. Sometimes, the most powerful word in the world is just 2 letters. No. This is Lioness Reign. Subscribe to hear stories of courage, resistance, and the women rewriting history.